One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UCF Knights offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's Bullock. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. The give on the option. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. The Knights line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Second down coming up. Right back to him on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Bounce House is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. RPO complete to open the drive. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Edwards. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Kick is in the air. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. To the air, it's Baker. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Bears the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. To the ground with the back. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the 4th quarter. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign posted. 1st and goal and a chance for the first touchdown of the game. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the 4th.
Who knows? That might be all it takes. This has been a defensive battle. Both offenses struggling mightily to execute anything, but they were able to put a nice little drive together. Their yards have been very difficult to come by. They found a way to get it done, and finally here in the 4th quarter, they're able to put some points on the board.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Pulls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Brings it to the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off play action on first down. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can't a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
The score, Alabama 21, UCF 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Bullock. That's caught. It's Richardson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Richardson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanford. Nice move to keep running. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Briggs. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
5 yards on the play.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, then let's